everyone, this is your math teacher. My tutor ID is my math world 5004. I hope you all are doing well. So students, our today's topic is about the quadratics. In the quadratics, we will discuss the general form of the equation, which is also the standard equation of the quadratic, and the methods that can be applied to find the roots of the quadratic equation. So let's start. We have ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the standard equation of the quadratics. And why we are calling this equation quadratic? Because of this 2. This 2 is the reason. This 2 is the highest power of the variable. That's why it is also called degree of the equation. Degree or the highest power of the variable, it's the same thing. Okay, so when we have degree 2, so that means roots of the equation. Roots of the equation would also be 2. Roots means solution, and solution means the values of the x, value of the variable which is involved in that equation. Since x is the variable, let me also write this term that x is the variable in this equation, and a, b, c. A, b and c are the constants. A, b and c are the constants. A is the coefficient of the x square, b is the coefficient of the x, and c is the coefficient of x raised to the power 0. But usually we don't write x raised to the power 0 because whenever we have 0 in the power, that would be 1. For example, if we have x raised to the power 0, it would be actually 1. So we usually don't write this one. So that's the reason we don't have to write it over here. So students, I hope everything is clear so far. So now our task is to find the roots of the equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Roots means solution. So there are some methods that we can apply. So first of all, we have factorization method. Method of factorization or factorization method, and in this method we need to make factors from the given equation, and then at the end, after putting those factors equal to 0, we will have the final solution or final answer of the variable x, and answers would be 2. We will have 2 answers of the x, so those 2 answers would be the solution. Okay, so this is about the method of factorization. And then we have quadratic formula. Quadratic formula, which is the second way that we can apply to find the roots of the equation. Let me also tell you the formula. Formula is x is equal minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac under the root and whole divided by 2a. We need to identify the a, b and c from the given equation. For example, if given equation is, let's say, 3x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, then coefficient of the x square is 3, so that means a is 3. We can also compare it with this standard form where a x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is 3, b is 2, which is the coefficient of the x, and c is equal to 1, which is just a constant number, or we can also say that this is the coefficient of the x raised to the power 0. And then after putting the values in this formula, we will have the final answer, and this formula is gonna give us 2 answers because of this plus and minus sign. With this plus and minus sign, we will have 2 expressions. That's why overall 2 roots. Okay, I hope this point is clear to you. And then third way is by completing the square. Completing the square is the third method which we can apply to find the roots of the equation. And in the completing square, what we have to do, we need to make this form, like this whole square is equal to some constant number. This whole square is equal to some constant. We need to get this form from the given equation, and that equation would be quadratic in nature. So when we have this form, after taking the square root on both sides, we will have the final answer of the equation, and that answer would be the x value. And at the end we have fourth method which we can apply to get the solution, and that method is called graphing. So what we have to do in the graphing? In the graphing we need to find point of intersection of the curve with the x-axis. Point of intersection of the curve with the x-axis would be the final solution. So when we are doing the graphing of the equation, in that case we don't have to apply any other method, because just sketching and that point of intersection will give us the final answer. So students, I hope you are understanding the points. First we need to know what does it mean by solution. Solution mean we need to find the value of the variable which is involved in that equation. If highest power is 2, that means we will have 2 solutions. If for example highest power of the variable is 3, just like in the cubic equation. Cubic equation mean we can have for example ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0. This equation is having the degree 3. Degree is 3 in this case. So that means number of roots would also be 3 in this case. And in case of the quadratic we will have 2 roots. Okay. And the methods that we can apply to find the roots of the quadratic equation are these methods which we just discussed. First is method of factorization. Second is the quadratic formula. Third one is by completing the square, and fourth way is the graphing that we can apply to find the roots of the equation, quadratic equation. Students, I hope everything is clear so far. If you don't understand anything, you can ask your question in the comment section, or you can join us at www.mymathworld.com. And dear students, I hope you enjoyed this session, and stay safe, take care of yourself, your families and the channel. Have a good day. Bye bye.